Above the world in the quiet mountains, a small spring was born from the earth. It flowed gently between stones and roots, clear and calm, never rushing, never demanding attention. It did not know of greatness or praise, it simply existed, giving life quietly, unaware that this humble beginning would one day shape the fate of many. The spring continued its journey. Tiny streams joined it, and rain from the sky strengthened its flow. With time it grew wider and stronger, carving paths through valleys and plains. Wherever it passed, plants grew greener, animals gathered, and life followed its gentle movement across the land. Villagers soon noticed the river's generosity. They depended on its waters for drinking, farming, and survival. Songs of gratitude filled the air, and stories were told of the river's kindness. Hearing these praises, the river began to feel important, forgetting the quiet spring that once gave it life. With each compliment and every song, pride slowly crept into the river's heart. It began to believe it was powerful on its own. It no longer thought of the mountains, the rain, or the streams that fed it. In its growing pride, the river convinced itself that it was the source of its own greatness. The river rushed forward without looking back. It ignored the mountains behind it and dismissed the spring that once nurtured it. It believed it no longer needed anyone, flowing recklessly, certain that its strength would never fade. Then came a season unlike any before. The skies grew silent. The rain stopped falling. Streams dried up, and the land cracked beneath the burning sun. Slowly, the river began to weaken, its waters shrinking, its flow losing the power it once had. Animals wandered in search of water. Crops withered, and fear filled the villages. The river that once brought life now struggled to move. Its banks dried, and its song turned into a weak whisper. The land suffered, and so did the river. In its weakness, the river began to remember. It thought of the small spring in the mountains, the rain that once fed it, and the streams it had ignored. For the first time, it understood that its strength had never been its own. Filled with regret, the river humbled itself. It wished it had shown gratitude when it was strong. It realized that pride had blinded it, and that forgetting its source had led to its downfall. When the rains finally returned, the spring flowed again, feeding the river once more. Slowly, life returned to the land. The river flowed gently this time, no longer rushing, no longer proud, but grateful for every drop that sustained it. And so, the land learned a lasting lesson. No matter how far we go or how great we become, we must never forget where we came from. For gratitude and humility are the true sources of strength.